Knocked him over, the ball's nowhere around. Virat Kohli, you beauty. Got the highs but not the distance. Staying gun on fire. Pitched up and beautifully driven. This is magnificent. Guys, welcome back to Cricket One Up here, and as we mentioned, we're gonna post as many as videos possible, regarding Sourav Ganguly and the tribute video. So guys, once again, if you haven't yet watched the first video, there's a link is given in the description. Do watch it. And so starting off, there's gonna be a Tales video, but before that, do subscribe my channel, for further more videos. Support me by sharing my channel, by sharing my videos. Support my hard work. That's what I need. So fasten your seat belts and let's take with the Anil Kumble story. What happened, before an Australian tour, Anil Kumble, the selectors did not want him to play because they wanted a left-arm spinner in place of Anil Kumble. And what Sourav Ganguly said was that, no, I want Anil Kumble. Just because of his temporary form, you can't drop him, from an important series. And he wanted to back Anil Kumble, and he backed.
I realized that the selectors won't pick Anil. I kept on requesting, I kept on insisting that he's such a match winner. He's done so much good stuff for Indian cricket. He must be on that tour to Australia. He said the selectors just didn't agree. He said, no, we must pick a left-arm spinner because the Australians don't play left-arm spin well. And this went on for a good couple of hours. It was getting late till when John came up to me and said, Sourav, let's finish this. We'll go with what they say, and I'm sure we'll do well.
So listen to the selectors, but Ganguly, he said that no man, I can't do that. A person who did so much for the country, and he will not play just due to temporary out of form. That isn't at all fair.
So the selectors actually got fed up with me. They got fed up with me and said, Sourav, if you don't play well, if the team doesn't play well and Anil Kumble doesn't play well, you'll be the first person to go before anyone goes. I said, fine, I'm ready to take that risk and we'll see what happens.
And later on, Sourav Ganguly, he knew that if Kumble didn't play that series, Kumble's career would be finished. That's why Anil Kumble also performed very well, and Sourav Ganguly's captaincy was also saved. And that's an absolute masterclass captaincy out there from Sourav Ganguly by backing up his players. Another incident, with HARBHAJAN Singh this time. The selectors didn't wanted HARBHAJAN in a tour, and then HARBHAJAN had already played 4 to 5 tests, and he had picked 28 to 30 wickets.
Selectors ने मुझे बोला कि मैं बैकडोर एंट्री नहीं होने दूंगा. हालांकि मैंने 4 मैच में 28 या 30 विकेट लिए थे और सौरभ और जॉन राइट दोनों ने मुझे वहाँ बुलाया था कि ये लड़के को देखो, ये अच्छा है. तो कोई कप्तान नहीं कर रहा. This was like out of the way calling me all the way from Ranji Trophy game just to show and win that confidence of the coach that this guy is good enough.
And Sourav Ganguly insisted to the selectors that I want HARBHAJAN in the squad. I don't know what wrong was with the selectors. They did not want them.
Zero था जब मैं यहाँ पे आया हूँ, but इस धरती में मुझे हीरो बना के दिया. तो शुक्रिया कोलकाता, कोलकाता शुक्रिया.
So let's listen from HARBHAJAN Singh what he as a person thinks about Sourav Ganguly right now.
When I was out of the team, yes, I made few mistakes. NCA से बाहर निकाल दिया गया. बहुत कुछ ऐसा होगा. I was very father. बट उस मुश्किल दौर पे एक ही बंदा मेरे साथ खड़ा था, सौरव गांगुली. और जिंदगी में मेरे साथ और कोई खड़ा रहे ना रहे, इनके साथ और कोई खड़े रहे, हरभजन सिंह मरते तब तक इनके साथ खड़ा रहेगा. क्या बात है सर.
Well guys, do you know that John Wright had once slapped Virender Sehwag, or perhaps hold his collar? John Wright, who told Sehwag again and again that don't make silly mistakes, don't get out in a silly fashion. But Sehwag, we all know, he's known for hitting the balls, and he was always trying to hit these balls in continuous games.
Why I should take pressure? Tell that the god of cricket, tell the Rahul Dravid, tell Sourav Ganguly, or tell VVS Lakshman.
But in one such match, Sehwag again made another similar kind of a mistake and got out in a silly fashion. And John Wright, when Sehwag, entered the dressing room, John Wright, hold his collar, and it was such an embarrassing moment for Sehwag because there were a few guys around.
Pressure came on me when I was not scoring runs in like 10 to 15 innings, but I knew it. I'm a very good cricketer, so if I even get dropped from Indian team, I go back and score a lot of runs in first class cricket and then come back again.
The one who was beside Sehwag was that it was Sourav Ganguly. Yes, we do agree that being a master, being a coach, a person can do this, but Virender Sehwag, he was quite mature, that time. Those things can be done with a child, I feel. the thing out there, Sourav Ganguly rightly went to John Wright and he said him directly that this is not at all fair. This you should have explained him properly or taught him in a better way. Holding the call in front of others is not really a good thing.
He told me one thing, that Viru, if you want to play game of cricket, you have to play for India. Go back, work hard, score some runs in domestic cricket, come back and represent your country for next 10 to 15 years.
But after that incident, Sehwag really concentrated well and he made sure that he scored runs for the team. So this is another masterclass from Sourav Ganguly. How fearless and how defensive towards his players, towards his team. Sourav Ganguly.